All right, apes, welcome back. You ever get that feeling that the game is, well, rigged? That the whales somehow know your next move before you even make it? Well, today we're plugging directly into the financial matrix. And we're not just going to see how they use our data against us. Oh no, we're going to find the glitches in their system, the back doors they really don't want us to find. Let's do this.
Okay, first things first, the usual legal stuff. You know the drill by now. This is absolutely not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. I literally eat crayons for breakfast, so please do your own DD. This is just for fun and education.
So you see stuff like this every single day, right? This one's from Insider Monkey. It's the kind of surface-level noise they want us to hear. It's simple, it's easy to swallow. But the real story, the real alpha, it's not in the headlines. It's buried deep inside the code.
So here's our mission brief. We'll kick things off in our world, the retail jungle. Then we'll see exactly how our clicks become their edge. We'll meet the big bosses, take a peek inside the system's plumbing, and then, the best part, we'll go hunting for glitches.
Welcome to the jungle. Yeah, this is our home turf. Reddit, Twitter, it's a nonstop storm of information and memes. And guess what? They are watching. According to research from firms like Breakout Point, huge institutional clients pay a ton of money just to track our sentiment on these platforms. They are listening to every word.
Which brings us to Section 2. Your clicks are their alpha. Look, it all boils down to one simple rule of the internet. If you're not paying for the product, then you are the product. Every click, every search, every single video you watch, it's a breadcrumb.
Here's how it plays out, and this is based on info from places like Barclay Hedge. Let's say you watch a couple videos about space. An algorithm, somewhere out there, makes a little note. It starts building a profile on you, mashes it together with a bunch of other data, and then bundles the whole thing up. And this little package, it has a name, alternative data. And trust me, somebody is paying top dollar for it.
Now, they'll tell you this data is for personalizing your content or making our services better. And yeah, sure, maybe it does some of that. But its real purpose, the one that makes them billions, is giving them a massive edge in the financial markets. Your data is their alpha.
So, Section 3. Let's meet the financial overlords. Who is actually buying all this data? Well, it's the whales, the institutional players with enough capital to actually move the entire market.
To give you some perspective, this number, $308 billion, that's the assets under management for just one firm, Edelman Financial Engines. We aren't just up against smart traders, people. We are up against funds with the economic power of a small country. And this right here, this shows the mismatch perfectly. Over on the left, that's us. Our toolkit is our community, our shared DD. On the right, that's them. Their toolkit is armies of PhDs. Citadel boasts that over 40% of their team has advanced degrees, plus a fire hose of alternative data. It's an information arms race, and we are seriously outgunned. And it's not just hedge funds we're talking about. As you can see from this breakdown, which is based on profiles from firms like Akram CPA, the whole ecosystem is pretty diverse. You've got hedge funds, private equity, massive family offices. They're all swimming in the same ocean, and they're all hunting for the same thing we are, alpha.
Okay, Section 4, inside the financial matrix. Let's peel back another layer and look at the actual plumbing of the system. How does all this money and information actually zip around?
This chart kind of breaks it down. The exchanges, like SIBO, they're the highways. The data aggregators, think financial modeling prep, they're like the GPS satellites tracking everything. And the regulators like the Fed, well, they're the traffic cops. It's a massive infrastructure, and it's all built for speed and information flow.
And now, Section 5. Finding the glitches. Okay, this is why you're really here. The system is huge, it's complex, and it's mostly automated. And you know what? Any complex system has bugs. It has glitches. And that is where we find our alpha.
So, this is the million-dollar question, right? If they've got more money, more data, and more PhDs, where in the world is our edge? How can a bunch of crayon-eating apes even begin to compete?
The answer is, we don't play their game. We find our edge by looking where they aren't looking. We use data they've just completely overlooked. Data like, say, live aircraft tracking from public sources like ADSB Exchange.
I know exactly what you're thinking. Private jets? Seriously? Why on earth would a community of retail traders care about tracking private jets? Well, the answer is actually simpler than you think.
because the people making billion-dollar decisions fly on them. Just look at this. When a jet from Company A's headquarters and a jet from Company B's headquarters both land at some tiny airport in the middle of nowhere on the same day, that's probably not a coincidence. That could be a secret M&A talk, happening long before it ever hits the news. And the best part? This data is public, it's free, and it's open source. The real glitch, the real alpha, isn't in their fancy financial data. It's in connecting the dots in the public data they totally ignore.
And listen, flight tracking is just one glitch. The universe of public data out there is absolutely massive. Just go look at the awesome public datasets list on GitHub. You can find datasets for energy grids, shipping manifests, clinical trials, you name it. The possibilities for finding that next glitch are pretty much endless.
So, Section 6. What's the next play? Because this game, it never, ever stops. As soon as we find a new glitch like this, you can bet that eventually they're going to find it too and automate it. So the question is always, what's next?
This is the cat and mouse game we're all playing. They watch us, so we watch them. So I'm going to leave you with this question. What's the next public data source that they aren't even thinking about? What is the next glitch that we can find together?
The hunt for that next glitch is always on. If you want to join us, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on those notifications. I really want to hear your ideas. Drop a comment below with a public dataset you think could be hiding some alpha. And hey, if you need to gear up for the hunt, check the description for the latest promos from Public, Webull, and Moomoo. I'll see you on the next deep dive.